We are the NASA scientists. We are going into outer space. And one of these discoveries is going to be a gas giant. But this time, it is the final gas giant, one of the 4 gas giant planets in our solar system. And it is one of those planets that's pretty gassy, but it's blue, has a great dark spot, and has the strongest, most wildest winds ever in our solar system, and is the first ever planet to have way more powerful winds, more than Jupiter. In this episode, we are going to talk about Neptune. Now, Neptune is a planet full of surprises. It's also full of mysteries. And the other mysteries and surprises that we actually do not know about. And so, Neptune is a planet that is like foreboding. It's like some mysteries could be forbidden. Some mysteries can be forbidden about this planet. And that means like some mysteries that I cannot tell, that we cannot tell, and NASA scientists are trying to stop you from telling these forbidden discoveries about Neptune. But the thing is, Neptune is a planet that has the strongest winds in our solar system. Jupiter's winds can be up to 530 miles per hour. That's like not bad. As for the planet Earth though, its winds are not stronger than Jupiter's. But Jupiter's winds are about to get dethroned, and they're already dethroned. The planet that has the strongest winds ever recorded is Neptune. Neptune's winds go up to 1,500 miles per hour. That is some crazy wind, as you can tell. And Neptune is also a planet that's blue. Like it's a dark blue. In the Magic School Bus series on Netflix, one of the characters named Janet, Arnold's sister, loves the color blue. And 13,000 times 6,600 kilometers, or 8,100 times 4,100 miles, GDS minus 89, is about the same size as Earth. Journal appears to Jupiter's Great Red Spot. And Janet's most favorite color in the Magic School Bus series is blue. Arnold's sister, daughter, and stuff. The Great Red Spot is deep, but the Great Dark Spot and the Great Red Spot are like, a tiny different. They're like different. And as soon as Janet saw Neptune, she's like, oh, blue, my most favorite color! And dreams, psychic powers, and creative pursuits with emphasis on photography, films, and the entertainment industry. And Janet's like, no, forget it, Janet. Yeah, it's crazy. The atmosphere descends and warms at the equator, and thus glows at infrared wavelengths more than the surrounding cooler gases. Neptune's, and stuff. Neptune has 14 known moons, known as Triton, Thalassa, Hippocamp, Nereid, Galatea, and Despina, and John Gottfried Galilee. And here are the others: Nereid, Galatea, Despina, Niso, and Naiad, which is another moon. Sea gods and nymphs in Greek mythology. And as soon as in the Magic School Bus series, one of the characters, Janet, said, "Blue's my most favorite color." And Arnold's like, "Forget it, Janet. We'll go past Neptune." And Janet's like, "No!" Because blue is the most favorite color. And astronomers have uncovered a link between Neptune's shifting cloud abundance and the 11-year solar cycle. That's what NASA has saw in Cilicia, which is the Latin Neptunus in Roman religion, originally the god of fresh water. By 399 BCE, he was identified with the Greek Poseidon, thus became deity of the sea, and the female Cilicia. And Jupiter is 13.07 kilometers, Saturn is 9.69, Uranus is 6.81, Neptune is 5.43, 12,146 miles per hour, while Uranus is 15,233 miles per hour. So it looks like Neptune has like strong winds that defy the laws of the winds, and it's crazy how that sounds. That's even more menacing. But another thing about Neptune is that Neptune has 14 known moons, including those 14 known moons that I just said. And one of Neptune's moons has ice geysers on them. And let me tell you a little story about this forbidden discovery of Neptune. First of all, let me read these paragraphs. Roman god of water and the sea. Pluto is a Roman god of the dead. Neptune was often shown carrying a trident, a 3-point-long spear, and stuff. And this is a close-up of the Great Dark Spot. And let me tell you a little story about the forbidden discovery of Neptune. Now, there's an unknown planet that is closer to Neptune. And one of the planets is actually lost in our solar system, but it's going to be colliding with Earth, known as the Rapture, as of April 2020, but it didn't happen. But I did know that the Rapture is going to be happening in the year of 2032, when the lunar eclipse happens. But if that doesn't happen, I'll bet my lightning tip company. Anyways, that's besides the point. Neptune is the type of planet and stuff. And one of the planets is going to cause the Rapture is Planet X, as known as Nibiru. And I'll talk about that in a later episode as of this series. And Neptune is also a planet that rains diamonds. And Neptune looks like inside is a hot, dense fluid of ice materials, water, methane, and ammonia above a small, rocky core of the giant planet. It is a dentist. Something like that. And Neptune in our solar system is the windiest world. 1,200 miles per hour, 2,000 kilometers per hour, which is actually one of the craziest winds ever. Uranus and Neptune are the only planets that rain diamonds in our solar system. An incredible pressure and hydrogen and carbon squeeze together. The atmosphere descends and warms at the equator, and thus glows at infrared wavelengths more than the surrounding cooler gases, which is actually super duper crazy. I do know what's inside Neptune. Inside Neptune is the same gases and elements, including hydrogen, helium, same as Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus. And what if you fell into Neptune? You'd be crushed at high, immense pressures. Voyager 2 of Neptune processed by an image processor as of August 31st, 1989. On 17 o'clock UTC by Voyager 2 narrow angle. And here are the other moons: Proteus, Hippocamp, Larissa, Galatea, Despina, Salacea, and Naiad, which are the 14 known moons. Then why Neptune is blue is because of methane in Neptune's upper atmosphere absorbs by the red light from the sun but reflects the blue light from the sun back into space. Neptune's environment is not conducive to life as we know it. We can't explore Neptune inside of Neptune. We can't. There's no other way. But in the future, NASA is planning to build. So NASA's Voyager 2 is the only spacecraft to have visited Neptune up close and passed in 1989. 1989 on its way out of the solar system. Then actually, for the NASA scientists are going to be actually building space probes so strong that it can survive the cores of all gaseous planets. And as you don't know here, there are ring arcs on Neptune. Ring arcs, like a incomplete ring system of Neptune. In the future, Neptune is going to actually have rings. One of Neptune's crazy moons that we have in icy geyser world is Triton. Triton is a character in the Disney Little Mermaid movies. And as you can tell, the icy geysers on Neptunian moon Triton are actually the nitrogen. If you go onto Triton, and if you have an icy geyser, Triton's, there's a geyser there, plume, wind and geyser, as you can tell in this picture. And if you go on Neptunian moon Triton, and you get one of those icy geysers in your face, one of the nitrogen that comes from down below the surface, if you get that in your face, it becomes frozen solid. Because Neptune is the 8th planet in our solar system, and it's super far away to where the sun cannot, to the point in our solar system to where our star, the sun, cannot process the heat on Neptune. Neptune is also cold, but the coldest planet in our solar system for right now is Uranus. But Neptune's moon in the future, Triton, is going to actually collide with Neptune. And once the Neptune engulfs Triton, it's going to have its own ring system. And so the new Neptunian ring, if Triton breaks apart by Neptune's gravitational force. Triton, the one-time king of the Kuiper Belt, was gravitationally captured by it long ago, and eliminating all but the innermost satellites of Neptune in the process. As you can tell by that information. And another thing about Triton is it must have escaped catastrophe when it arrived at Neptune, but it is still facing a grim future. As you can tell, which if Triton breaks apart, it's going to form a new Neptunian ring. And in 3.6 billion years from now, Triton will pass within Neptune's Roche limit, which basically means a gravitational force. The moon may eventually impact Neptune's atmosphere if it isn't torn apart by the gas giant's tidal forces first. But during the flyby in September 1989, Voyager 2, it came in like a wrecking ball, smashed into the common moon system that was there before it arrived, knocking everything out of sync. Because that's how it works, and possibly forming a ring around Neptune. Triton will possibly become one of Neptune's rings in the future. It is the only large moon in our solar system that orbits in the opposite direction of its planet's rotation, as you can tell. And the Wrecking Ball song is written by Miley Cyrus, as you can tell, and mighty scientists think that Triton did not form near Neptune. Triton is unique among all of the large moons in the solar system. It rotates in a direction and stuff. Triton may have escaped that stuff, and the reason why Neptune's moon Triton is going to face this very own grim future is because, you know, something bad is going to happen to it. Anyways, Power Squad, Kingdom Squad, always say, it's pieces out.